Yo, what's good, basketball heads? It's your boy Crush. So let's talk about Steve Kerr sarcastically praising Lakers players for selling their flops, but want the NBA to penalize it. I mean, that's just being a sore loser, man. At the end of the day, the Warriors got outplayed by the Lakers. Simple as that. Whether the Lakers flopped or not, it's irrelevant. The game came down to the wire. It was anybody's game, and the Lakers got it done. And I'm not even a Laker fan, but I'm not going to lie. They got it done. The Warriors had a chance to win the game. Steph Curry had the ball, had a chance to win the game with AD defending him. You have Anthony Davis defending you. Come on, man. Easy blow by. But he choked. The Lakers did what was needed, and they won the game. I'm not going to sit here and use flops, and everybody flopped. This is the NBA. Players flop all the time. Draymond Green is known for flopping. He's one of the best floppers next to LeBron James. Everybody flops. It's a part of the game. One or two players flopping don't determine an entire game, unless it's a pivotal situation, but that wasn't the case. The Warriors just got outdone by the Lakers, but Steve Kerr is being a sore loser. So now he's going to talk about flopping, and come on, man. That's that sore loser mentality. Your team lost because you got outcoached by Darvin Ham, and the Lakers have all the pieces and all the matchup to neutralize the Warriors. That's all it came down to. And Vanderbilt is making Steph Curry work hard, and Darvin Ham is putting multiple defenders on Steph Curry, so he got to work super hard. As great as he is, I mean, it's going to wear him down. And I think he got worn down, and in the fourth quarter, he choked. Maybe he didn't have his legs beneath him. I mean, his legs probably was tired because he is expending a lot of energy with all those defenders guarding him. Multiple bodies, it's going to wear you down. Klay didn't show up. Klay had an off game, rare. Normally, Klay Thompson shows up in the biggest moments. Jordan Poole had 0 points. He needs to be on the bench always. He's useless. And that's what it came down to. And Anthony Davis is a monster offensively, defensively, blocking shots, surveying the paint, controlling the paint, rebounds, outdoing Looney. What Looney did to Sabonis, not going to happen with Anthony Davis. Nope, sorry. So the Lakers just have a better team for the Warriors, a better matchup. And that's all it is, man. Let's not use flopping, be a sore loser, make excuses. Why? Come on, Steve Kerr. You're better than that. Just tip your hats off, man. Whether they flop, which I'm sure they did, either way, your team got outgunned, outplayed, and it's simple as that. So this is what Steve Kerr had to say. I think, to me, what I've learned coaching in FIBA has a great rule. There's a flop rule, and if a referee deems that a player has flopped, they just call a technical foul, and it's pretty penalizing. So the flopping has basically been eliminated from FIBA. We have the ability to do the same thing in the NBA if we want. Kerr added, I think we should address it because the players are so smart and the entire regular season is about gamesmanship and trying to fool the refs. And this is how it's been for a while. It's up to us as a league. Do we want to fix this? Because if not, we'll just get the Chris Paul swipe through at half court when you're in the bonus. And for some reason, we're shooting 2 free throws at a critical time of a playoff game when nothing has happened. Nobody's gained an advantage. So my personal plea to the NBA is, I think we can do better in terms of cleaning up the flopping. So that is what Steve Kerr had to say regarding the Lakers flopping, the Lakers players flopping. And once again, yes, players do flop a lot. We know they flop, but we're not going to act like that's the reason why the Warriors lost game 4. Because it ain't. They got outplayed, and down the stretch when it was anybody's ball game, whoever wanted, go get it. The Lakers did what was necessary to win the game, and Darvin Ham placed Lonnie Walker in the game, which was a great move. Lonnie Walker caught fire, and it was over. The main reason why the Warriors lost that game was Lonnie Walker, and the one player that could have defended him, Gary Payton Jr., was on the bench because he threw up earlier and maybe he wasn't feeling well. Whatever the case may be, he was on the bench, and that's a big part of why they lost. If Gary Payton Jr. was able to play, They could have put him on Lonnie Walker. On top of that, he was scoring. He actually played very well in game 4, but he sat on the bench for most of the fourth quarter. That's what happened. One of your best defender and the player who was actually scoring the basketball sat on the bench. So there's more to why they lost than just flopping, but this is Steve Kerr being a sore loser, trying to make excuses because they lost. Your team got outplayed when it mattered the most. In the clutch, the Warriors came up short in the clutch. That's all that happened. When it was on the wood, Steph Curry could have brought it home, or Klay Thompson or somebody. They choked. Steph Curry tried to go one-on-one with AD, which should have been an easy matchup, but for some reason, he settled for a bad 3 and ball game. So the Warriors didn't lose because of flopping. They lost because they couldn't execute when it mattered the most. They're the defending champ, right? Yes, but they are utterly getting outmatched by the Lakers in terms of getting whistles. Because the Lakers are aggressive to the paint and the Warriors want to shoot jump shots. So if one team is aggressive in the paint and the other is shooting jump shots, who do you think are going to get the whistles? Come on, man, this ain't science. The team that's more aggressive, and the Lakers been the aggressors the entire series. They're in the paint, living in the paint because they're a bigger team. They have more size, and the Warriors are a jump shooting team, and they live and die by jump shots. And when those shots aren't falling, they're screwed. If you live by the jump shots, you're going to die by the jump shots, which means you better hope more likely than not your team is hot, because when your team goes cold, it's lights out, especially against a team that's living in the paint. So right now, currently, the Warriors are on the verge of being eliminated, and Steve Kerr is crying about flops and pointless things. Like, come on. I mean, yes, it's a playoff. The refs are going to miss a few calls. They're going to miss a few pivotal calls. It happens. But in the grand scheme of things, it was anybody's game. So the Warriors got outmatched. That's all it is. But as always, I holla. As always, we just talking basketball. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share, holla at your boy.
It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game. I'ma say it. It's all about the game.